there was an awkward handshake today, and in this video, we're going to break it down. Let's take a look.
What are they? Please, look at me.
All right, thank you, Press.
Thank you, everybody. Strong hands. Thank you, everybody.
Looks like he wants to get the F out of there.
So we're going to get to what happened at the very end of that in just a second. But, I mean, the look at me. Please look at me. I despise Trump more than anyone in the world. I can sort of see how you might look at the guy after he says that, even though it's in response to you asking what they're saying.
Well, I think that he's saying, Don, you don't know how to be the president. This is what presidents do. They look at each other and shake because that's what the photo's supposed to look like. Yeah, but it was really awkward and really funny.
And it's easy, I think, to be distracted by that and miss a very core part of Trump's personality, which is let's handshake like normal people do. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's handshake how a ridiculous person does.
Stroke it. Yeah. But I still think this is
Jesus.
This is only the second most awkward handshake he's had. Still.
No, because Gorsuch.
The Gorsuch was.
Yeah. I don't know. This one was pretty bad because, and we're going to get to it, obviously. This one closes unbelievably.
Yeah, it does. So why don't we turn to that now? So thankfully, Jared Jackson has got unique technology that allows us to get a better view of how that handshake closed out. And let's take a look.
Thank you, everybody.
It's good to know that that is a universal look.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
But in his case, in Abe's case, it is, oh my God, I have to spend the whole weekend in Mar-a-Lago with this guy.
Totally.
So it's just a lot more to it.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, he's going to Mar-a-Lago for the whole weekend.
He's checked baggage to Palm Beach.
He's going to leave Saturday night.
He just leaves.
I got a thing. There's in Kyoto. You don't want to know, but I gotta go.
And look, so there's about 35 better reasons to criticize Trump, I guess, this week. But it's the minor things that just make you sad that this is the representative around the world. And we saw polls come out, I think, within the last 24 hours. Do people think that foreign leaders respect Trump? It was like 29% said they think that he does. They also asked, do you think that America will be more respected 10 years from now? And I think 30 to 40% said yes. And little things like this that, by the way, are not unique to Trump. I mean, we have George H.W. Bush throwing up in the lap of a foreign leader. Like, those sorts of things do happen, I guess.
But that's like a guy who had to throw up.
Yeah,
like,
he was
sick. I got to throw up.
George H.W. Bush got sick at dinner. And
believe me, George H.W. Bush knew protocol.
That's right.
Everything that guy knew.
George W. Bush going out the wrong door
that was good.
Right, that was funny.
George, speaking of protocol, so the story, I don't know whether this is true, but the legend is great. So there was a woman, I think her name was Jennifer Fitzgerald, but I might be wrong about that, who George H.W. Bush was rumored to be having an affair with, well-known in Washington, but not. And again, I have no idea whether any of this is true, but it's a well-told story, so I'm not speaking out of turn. And then the Washington Post, who would not report on that story, it was still,
the L.A. Weekly actually was the one,
was that right?
The paper that wrote that story.
So when she was named director of protocol, and supposedly, my dad told me, so the headline of the Washington Post was, the lead of the story, Jennifer Fitzgerald, who has served under the president in a variety of positions, was today named head of protocol by the White House. So that just seemed like the Post having fun when it was
variety of positions.
A variety of positions.
Jeez, did they get two sources to confirm that?
Yeah.
You're at the end of this clip, but you're not at the end of the Young Turks. If you become a member, you get the whole show plus a whole nother show we shoot afterwards every single day called The Post Game. And that is wilder. It's much more personal. You're going to want to check it out. tytnetwork.com/join.